Didn't work.
Hey guys, welcome to Nothing's Wrong podcast. I'm your host, Isabel.
And I am your second host, Catherine. On this a little closer.
Okay. And we are back on another Sunday with you guys. Make sure you're liking, sharing, doing all that good stuff.
Yep, letting everybody know that you're in here. Because
Yep.
tonight it's going to be a good night.
Okay.
I mean,
we want you guys to get in on this conversation.
Yeah, so we'll wait until a few you get in here.
Right.
As we share this.
Sharing
as
is
we
caring,
do our
guys.
homework together.
Sharing is caring.
Exactly. And if you're not caring, what are you doing out here?
You're not sharing.
Yeah, it ain't fair.
Anyways, how's the weekend?
The weekend. Girl, every day is the weekend. You know, it's like it happens every week. The weekend comes. Are we supposed to be super excited? Shouldn't we be excited every day? It doesn't take a weekend for us to be like, hey, it's a weekend. I'm going to get excited about it.
Yeah, but the weekend is kind of exciting though, because what it symbolizes.
I mean, yeah, because you don't have to worry about the daily life.
But it's kind of like annoying too, because with the weekend, you deal with more people doing like activities. Right. So like if I want to go to the beach, I'm not going to wait for the weekend to go to the beach. I'll probably go on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, like in the middle of the week where there's not a lot of people. When you go out on the weekends, you go to the shopping. If you go anywhere, you're bound to like be stuck in line waiting or something, especially in California.
And it's getting so hot outside. Like, who wants to be waiting?
I know the West Coast is burning, y'all. All y'all people that's in Vegas.
Oh my god!
Shout out to y'all.
Vegas is like 115 and 115.
They broke records. They broke records.
Right.
They're literally
like 200.
burning.
Yeah. Literally, like my track over here was burning.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's super humid outside. So of course these trees.
If it was humid,
and it's a drought.
No.
Right?
No.
What's up?
Humid means there's water in the air and it's like sticky.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It wouldn't be
causing fire.
Thank you. Go.
Thank you.
You gotta catch people. Let them.
Teacher.
There you go. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's crazy right now. But luckily, I live next to the ocean, so
it's very cool.
Yeah.
So you like, okay, it's hot outside, but you get the cool breeze. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, it takes even a while for it to get hot down here. Like it's not like burning hot. Like you could go in the valley and you're burning like in the morning.
Yeah. And then also during the day, like during the morning, there is no sun until like 1 o'clock.
Down here, there's no sun.
Exactly. Until 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Is it like, you know, when you don't have the sun and if it's like, it feels like it's going to rain, don't you feel like it's not like, you don't feel like going out? You like, I just want to stay in. I don't feel like doing anything. And then here comes the sun. You're like, oh, let me go get dressed, go get ready. I'm going outside.
Exactly. Tone Desk says, dope topic. Okay, let's get into it. We're excited. Yes. We were just warming you guys up, you know, talking about shooting the
shooting the S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to curse anymore.
I think it's not. It's just not ladylike.
Right.
You let the men be men and be angry and swear and say whatever they want, and women just talk,
you
know, normally.
Yeah.
Thanks,
do your
teacher.
job.
I don't want to do my job. I literally moved aside for you.
Anyways, so let's get into it, guys.
Yes.
So online dating versus traditional dating.
Why does it have to be a versus thing? Why can't it just be like, what was the point of versus?
I just say verse to get people excited about it because, you know, people like drama.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it's not really verses. It's just a preference.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What would you say? Like, okay.
So I wanted to say the story first because I think it comes into context, but go ahead and say what you wanted to say.
No, I think what you're going with the flow with this one, I'm going to let you go ahead with the content because why would I ask the question when the content is more juicier?
Right.
And then you can go ahead and
so one of our listeners called in for a consulting and that was really exciting. So shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was going through. He's traveling.
Mm-hmm.
He's been traveling the South Americas and Central America, the Caribbean, for some years now, right? Mm-hmm. So he's telling us about his dating experience. Mm-hmm. I hate to put his business out there, but nobody knows who he is.
We already told him that we would actually talk about it. And
right.
He was okay with it.
So he has a son, mm-hmm. and so he's a single dad, mm-hmm. traveling and, you know, living this remote lifestyle.
Right.
And so he's meeting a lot of women. Mm-hmm. And this man is obviously has, you know, himself together. Mm-hmm. He's what some would say of quality, mm-hmm. right?
Yeah.
Caliber, mm-hmm. because he's able to take care of himself and travel and do what he wants to do,
right?
And still, you know, make a living for himself and mm-hmm. his family. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so he's dating, and mm-hmm. so he's online dating, mm-hmm. he's traditional dating, mm-hmm. and he ended up right now he's in Colombia, mm-hmm. and before he got to Colombia, mm-hmm. he got on Tinder, of course.
Yeah.
Like most men do. Mm-hmm. And he was looking online for mm-hmm. a woman to entertain his time. I guess, you know, what men do.
Okay.
Like, you know, they need to find some entertainment there.
Yeah, I could get that.
Right. Mm-hmm. And what's better entertainment than a woman? Mm-hmm. Anyways, so...
No, but it's true. Yeah.
It's true.
Especially if you're like somewhere that you don't know.
Right.
You're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna not meet women. You know what I'm saying? And online is very convenient.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I don't have to work hard to go find somebody.
Let me find this person. Uh-huh. So then he found this woman. Mm-hmm. He was speaking with the woman.
Right.
Briefly, lightly, not getting really deeper than surface.
Okay.
He gets off the app
mm-hmm.
and basically was traveling mm-hmm. and then went to Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gets to his new place
mm-hmm.
and the manager of the property
mm-hmm.
comes to greet him, right?
Right.
And the manager of the property ends up being the woman that he was chatting with online.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, okay. And he seen her and he was like, oh, she look good. Mm-hmm. Like this is okay. He was like, because, you know, he didn't see all of her. So he was like, oh, like online, she only had photos of her face. Uh-huh. So he didn't really get to see like all of her.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like, oh, okay. So then he goes and doesn't say anything. Mm-hmm. He just like, oh, okay, you know, she professional.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not online. But then he goes online like the next like 2 days or a day after mm-hmm. to go check because he deactivated his account, but then he wanted to check if that was the same girl.
Mm-hmm.
And so he went back on to go check if it was the same girl. It was the same girl.
Mm-hmm. And
so, you know, he called us mm-hmm. and asked us for, mm-hmm. you know, our opinion on what he should play, mm-hmm. how he should play this part, because mm-hmm. he now seen her in person. She's the manager of the property that mm-hmm. he's staying at. And she's able, you know, she's now on his phone. He got her number, but on a professional manner, like what's going on with the property. Right. He didn't say anything about like, aren't you that girl or anything like that. He just was like, mm-hmm. he didn't know.
And she didn't say it either.
And she didn't say anything.
Right.
So then,
mm-hmm.
this story is pretty long.
No, I like it. It makes sense.
So then he goes and he calls up his buddies.
Oh yeah,
and
I thought you was going to say he called up us.
He calls up his buddies
mm-hmm.
first,
mm-hmm.
and his buddies tell him, "Yeah, man, you should just tell her, hey, I'm the guy from the app, and hey, wow, this is crazy."
No, they didn't even say. They basically was like, tell her the truth.
Yeah, tell her all of that.
Yeah.
And then he called us
mm-hmm.
and is like, I need a woman's perspective on
mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And Ibrahim says, hold right there. Ibrahim says, welcome back, ladies. I'm so happy to see you guys. Aww. Or you ladies.
Thank you for tuning in, Ibrahim. We love you.
Love you. Mucho. So he calls us up and he asks us, hey, what do you think I should do? And your reaction, my reaction, I'll give you the floor for the reactions of what we said. Go ahead.
Oh, well, basically what I said was, don't even tell her about the situation. Just approach it as if, first of all, I told him, tell them the whole truth, but nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I told him to block her. First, you need to block her because first of all, you went out of town and you didn't, your account was deactive. So basically when it's deactive, you basically don't see them anymore.
You're not on the database anymore. So she already seen you disappeared.
Exactly. So, what? Oh, no, I thought I seen something. Sorry. So basically, so the time that he met her first, when she probably thought that was him, she probably checked that same night and was like, oh, let me check if that's him. Oh, he's not there. So in her mind, he's not there. So that kind of looked like the guy, but I haven't talked to him for a while.
Right.
She may not even remember that this guy is this guy.
Right.
You know?
And then, so you told him, block her off of the site now. Yeah. So now you're not on the site.
No.
Because you already got her in person.
Right.
And then this whole thing about listening to your buddies and telling her, hey, you saw her online. No. Forget about the online stuff.
Right.
Play your cards now. You know she's single because she's online dating.
Exactly.
You know she's open and you know she already likes you. So all you have to do is play your cards like right now.
Yeah, as if you've seen her right now.
I
think she would love it even more because she didn't find you online. She was like, oh, I found you in person. In her mind, she would never have thought. She may have already forgot who he was, but women don't forget. Like if
women don't
little
forget,
conversation,
she remembers, but she will never say anything.
Right.
And that's all you need to know. There's no reason for you to say anything.
We're not online dating. There's no online dating stuff. So basically I said, forget about the online dating stuff. Forget that ever existed. Erase it in your head. Block her, and then talk to her on a level as if you just like noticed a beautiful woman and you're interested.
Right. And so that's when I said, this is how you play your cards.
Okay.
And I'll give you guys the game plan because maybe it could work. It could work for somebody right now. Shoot, you never know. There's people you can, especially if you're in a city that's closer, you're going to meet them online and you might see them in person. Right. So if you see them on person, I don't think you should bring up, hey, aren't you the person that I know online?
Unless unless you're currently
talking to them.
If you're currently talking to them, you got to be honest. You can't be like, oh, block. Like, first of all, they're going to know it was you. I was talking to you 2 days ago.
Right.
Doesn't work like that.
And you still have a profile. Right. So it's like, if you don't have a profile, then I wasn't talking to you. It wasn't me. I'm a different person. But anyways, so I told him, do this. Skip that truth telling stuff because that's not going to work. That's going to just make you kind of look like a creep a little bit.
Right.
You don't know how women, how women operate.
Right. They're overthinkers.
So, so forget all about telling the truth and start fresh right now.
Right.
So he was like, what's something that I can say? And I'm like, all right. So the first thing you can say is, hey, how's your day going? You can hit her in the text right there. Because if they're super professional, the best way to approach it is friendly. That's all you got to be. It's friendly. So then I said, approach it like she's a manager of this building. You just got to Columbia. You need some information.
Yeah.
Treat her like a concierge a little bit. So then I tell him, okay, so you say, how's your day been going? Great. Yeah. So I'm and say, well, I wanted to ask you, what did I say? You know how
ask her about because he's
a restaurant. Yeah. Oh, I told him to say, hey, so I was thinking about going out with my buddies tonight, and I wanted to know if you could give me any recommendations for a really good seafood restaurant. And I said, she would say, oh yeah, sure. There's this one that I really love.
Right.
But ask her not recommendation, but what's her favorite?
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite seafood restaurant? And then she would just tell him, her favorite seafood restaurant. And then he was like, oh, okay. What do you usually get there? What do you like? What's the best thing that you like there? And then she would go on and tell him what she likes there, what she would order. And he's like, oh, that sounds really good. Yeah. And then I told him to say, well,
I told him the last part.
No, you didn't.
Or okay. No, I felt like.
And I said, and then you tell her you're more than welcome to join us. And that way, the reason why I told him to invite her to kind of like a group thing was so that she can feel a little more like at ease, because it's just not him and her, like a date. And then you wait for her to come to that and meet her within a group to then sit with her and ask her for a date, like a proper date where you can take her to an even better place. And you'll see where the cards go from there. If she takes a date, if she doesn't, you'll go from there. And he was like, dang, that was smooth. That was clean. And I was like, yeah, because I think we kind of forgot how to really ask people out and talk to them and know how to like, be slick with it, because we hide so behind our keyboards. And the first thing, you have time. Yeah. But in person, there's not much time. So you have to kind of think like, hey, how can I best approach this person? Right. And so we got feedback. And the feedback was, what do you think it was? Oh, you know what it is. Of course. Tell us the drum roll response. The feedback was, it went so smoothly. So perfectly.
He had a word, and there was a word he said.
He said, how much do y'all charge by the hour? Okay. He said, we need more of this.
He like,
this works so perfectly that everything you said she was going to say, she kind of said. The only difference was that she didn't eat seafood. And she was like, oh, I don't like seafood.
Well, that's because he likes seafood.
Right. But then he still was able to ask her, oh, well, what do you like? Even longer conversation.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, you got to elongate the conversation. Right. Have the conversation be something that they can answer to. It can't be like simple things. Like, you have to ask questions.
Exactly. Get the girl engaged. And then he went on and said that she couldn't make that evening because she wasn't feeling too well. Right. But she wanted to definitely set a date for next week. So they're going to plan that out. And she was coming by the property that day to just fix something or see something about the property. So they were going to see each other in person. And I said, and then he was like, yeah, so I'll probably just like invite her down the street for coffee, like when she's there. And I was like, perfect. And then you can plan the date. There you go.
And then that's more in person. Like that's okay. One thing is online is definitely a place to find somebody. Like you want to start dating somebody, you just put yourself online and you got so much options. Right. You may not have so much options. You may have a few, but there's a technique to having a lot of options.
Right.
And even for guys, like you got to show your, you got to call us if you need a consultation on how to have like options on your profile. I'm not going to put it on here for free.
Sorry, guys. Go give it to them for free. But I mean, it's pretty easy.
No, it's pretty easy, but you got to basically have things that will attract women. Women like to see that you're doing something with your life. Right. Like there's something in the background of like an ambiance or like, something. And then even like your vehicle can make a difference. Like you being in your vehicle and then there's something in the
traveling makes a difference as well.
The traveling part is really nice because then the woman feels like, oh, I'm going to go traveling with this guy. Right. And like, you hobbies. Have to pick.
You gotta have like a life.
Oh, golfing. If you play golf, like you need somebody to take your picture because you need that picture for your profile.
Like, women like to see those kind of things because it gives us the type of person that you are.
Exactly.
I like the one thing with guys with online dating:
do not take off
your shirt and
Women
take a
don't
photo
see your
in
body.
the mirror with your shirt off.
No,
we don't care.
No,
we don't want to see
away. Throw those pictures
and it'll
away.
be old guys doing it too. And I'm just like, who wants to see that?
Even the guys who are fitness people, like
nobody wants to see that.
But there's thirsty women that's like, oh, he's hot. Like, I'm gonna talk to him. But in reality, that guy ain't nothing. Like, it's gonna last like 1-2 dates.
I don't.
Those guys
put your shirt on.
Yeah.
You're literally, I think you're just right there. That guy
crying for attention.
Well, that guy's instantly looking to hook up. He's not looking for a relationship. He's like, I'm half naked for you. It's like, put your shirt on.
Right.
Women, same thing. Right. Don't put any like bikini revealing shots. Bikini shot. Definitely don't put no bikini shots. Don't put anything revealing on any of those sites. You need to be conservative, honey. You see the way we're dressed right now? Like this, like that. This is how you show up to the date. This is how you show up online.
But sometimes, like, let me tell you something.
If
you go on a date, you go on a few dates and they're always seeing you like this. They're like, hey, babe, I want to see you dressed down.
No.
Like, sometimes but you don't come in the relationship with your flip-flops on a date. Guys hate that, right, ladies? Like, you come in there looking cute and then all of a sudden they look down on your feet. She got flip-flops on her.
But men like when women get cute. Men like when women,
some
masculine men who like feminine women like when women, get cute and get excited and go out. Yeah. And then they like to see you in your comfortable stage, kind of raggedy, so they can like get on you a little bit and see you and feel like they know you and feel like they're close to you. And that's really just what it's about. So, I mean, you need to, but I'm saying like, don't be revealing on the first, especially on like online dating. I don't think your clothes on the first date need to be revealing. I don't think you need to have cleavage showing. I don't think
a turtleneck on.
Yeah,
because you want their attention to be on the conversation. Like, that's even with the guys. Like, I know you guys are thirsty for women that have beautiful bodies and all these great things, but like, those relationships that are quick and fast, like, don't you want to actually really get to know people? I realize, like, that you shouldn't like be so sexualized in your relationship in the beginning, because you're gonna have sex anyways. Like, get to know the person. Get to know who you're gonna have sex with. These guys, they don't even wear condoms. Like, how thirsty they are.
Right. It's true. Like, and then they want to do it so much and they want to do it so fast. And it's just like, is that even smart at that point? And it's like, they're not even thinking with that head. Right. They're thinking with the other head.
And then they wonder why they get effed over by these women. Yeah. They're hard.
Because because you're so easily manipulated. That's the part when men don't really think and they only think with the head down there, then they are the most easily manipulated men walking, because all you know as a woman is that I can manipulate him through me. Right. I'm his manipulation. I don't gotta pay to manipulate. It's just me that's his manipulation. So whatever it is that I want, I can get it out of this guy because I can manipulate him through that. Now, a man who's actually using his head up here, you can't manipulate that man. Ladies, move on.
You definitely can't. That man is over his head.
That man knows exactly what you're doing, and he ain't gonna play with you.
No,
because he's gonna do it if he likes you. He'll play with that game with you if he like you, but he know what you're doing. But that man also, is usually he if he really likes you, he's the most generous man ever. Right. He's the most generous man ever because he's smart. Now the other one, on the other hand, if he don't like you like that enough to give you anything, then stay away from him. Yeah. You gotta be smart.
No, you really do.
J Dub says, "What's up?" Hey, J Dub. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while.
I know. How you doing?
I got some stuff for y'all.
Ooh, let's hear it.
What you got?
I love it. Hey. I love it when the guys come to us and they tell us about their great stories. Like,
Because so we just said the story of one of our other viewers that had some information. So it's going to be exciting to hear, the guy's perspective, because you guys experience dating completely different than us, but you guys definitely need a woman's
touch, advice, you
because it works.
All, especially if you want a long-lasting relationship.
And that's why that guy, go ahead. That's why the viewer said what he said. Ibrahim says, me, I like good-looking men. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing with good-looking men. Oops. I try to stay away from
Send me an invite.
Okay. I try to stay away from extremely good-looking men. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, we'll send you
the invite. That's the thing with good-looking men. Mm-hmm. They know they're good-looking.
Yeah, they do.
Other women know they're good-looking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless you feel that you even more good-looking than that man, and you got more options than that man, why would you want to give yourself that headache?
Why?
Why would you want to give yourself that insecurity to kill you in the inside out? Why would you choose that?
It just doesn't make any sense.
If he's too good looking, I like a guy that, he's obviously good looking, but I like a weird good looking. I like there's
something about him,
good looking thing about him, and it's good looking to me. It's good enough for me. I like a weird good looking.
Yeah,
I don't need no
handsome,
busted, and I don't need no handsome Chris Brown looking dude. No, I did that when I was younger. Not interested. Not gonna do it.
Please stay away.
Right.
I'm good.
Right. Not all men are good men. Right. As well as women. Yeah, no, well, you know what? People are good.
Say their name.
Keith. Yeah. People are good. Everybody's good. Everybody's bad. Everybody's good. Everybody has who they're going to be good for, who they're going to be bad for.
Right.
And if a man is bad to you, be bad to him.
No, exactly. Or stay away from him.
Yeah.
Because you know what? When he's bad to you and you stay away from him, guess what he does? He comes crawling back, being nice,
trying to be good.
And you say, no, get your bad self out of here.
Right. Let's send Jay the invite.
Okay. People mean well.
Yeah, most of the time people mean well.
Yeah, they try.
I mean, what do they say? When you see a criminal, his side of the story, maybe you agree with it. Like everybody who watched Joker, who watched Batman before, maybe you looked at, Batman and his family a little different after you watched Joker, didn't you? All right.
I still didn't see that movie.
Oh, okay. Let's get the invite together. Copy. Okay. And it's going to be in the chat because this lady didn't do her job.
Oh, this lady. She has to crunch her.
All right. Wow, this thing went on everything.
Good. Everybody calling if you got something to say.
Right. So yes, the
link is in the bio, in the comments.
In the comments. So whoever calls in first, not everybody calls in at once.
Slow down, people.
Yeah.
One at a time.
One at a time. Anyway,
tell your story one at a time.
Yes, guys, make sure you guys check us out on TDR Network.
Cheers to them.
Cheers to them.
Cheers to Nothing's Wrong podcast for being.
Okay, I think J Dub's in here. He's the first one, guys. Call it.
Hurry up before I click him over.
All right.
Here comes J Dub. We got J Dub in the building. Hey.
What's up? How y'all doing?
How you doing tonight?
I'm loving life, just trying to get settled into my somewhat new house and
congratulations.
Thanks.
What do you got for us this evening?
Yeah, I kind of got a story and I kind of got a question, so I just don't want to put too much of my stuff out there.
It's okay. Come on, family over here.
We got a small little family here. Ain't nobody judging.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, I think I comment to say I'm gonna start with a comment, and I'm gonna say that most people. I mean, I only date women, so let's just get that straight. But most people, when they run into something that they like let's just say, women say, "I want a man that does X, Y, Z."
Mm-hmm. Right.
So when they run into a man that does X, Y, Z, it either scares them off or either they don't know if it's too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I say that to say, you know, I got kind of involved with this lady. Ain't no kind of, I got involved with this lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been kicking it, you know, real good and whatnot. But I think she at the point where either she got sisters in her ear. I don't know if they positive or negative, but it's like, is this good? Is this dude too good to be true? And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn, but I look at myself. I look at myself and say this. Well, you know, I know how to treat a lady. I know how to take her out.
Mm-hmm.
I got my own home. It's not a fabulous home, but it's a home.
Mm-hmm.
I got a car. I got a job. I take care of my kids. And, you know, I do whatever I want. You know, I do whatever I need to do. And I present myself to say, hey, you know, I want to take care of you if it ever gets to that point.
Right.
And
that's
amazing.
Amazing.
You know, I think it was an episode where she kind of caught cold feet on me. And like we're kind of going back and forth right now. And so we're at the crossroads of having a heart-to-heart talk of saying, you know, look, is this what you really want to do? If not, you know, just give me my walking papers so I can go on and pursue other things.
Right.
So I kind of, you know, it's kind of cool that, you know, because she's real good people. I ain't taking nothing away from her. But I guess my question, I guess my question to y'all is, you know,
how old is she though?
Say what now?
Age. How old is she? Age?
See, y'all on the age thing.
I just gotta hear it first. And I can't answer your question. I know the answer already, but go ahead.
She's 42.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, she's 42, ahead, and I'm 48.
Okay.
So, but here's several factors that could come into mind that I think, like, I always try to put myself on her side of the, you know, arena and just say, okay, what is she going through? I know she just had a kid that graduated high school. That was her last kid, so she's an international now.
Wow.
And she wants to travel, but you know, I'm limited to travel because if you can remember, you know, I got triplets.
Right.
So I don't know if that's a factor going on in her head, saying, you know, hey, I met this guy, he real cool, but he got kids and I want to travel, and you know, I just want to see the world now because I've had my kids for X amount of time, and I just finally got the last one out the house. And the last thing I need is a dude with kids that's gonna tie me down. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just being realistic. I'm being realistic about the situation. So,
did she ever tell you that?
Go ahead.
Did she ever say something about like her finally getting her kid out the house and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's the big thing that she talked about.
Well, she just basically said, you know, because of course graduation was this year, like last month, and she was like, yeah, you know, I can go see some things, and you know, this, that, and the other, and we've already talked about, you know, making a travel list and doing things together. Mm-hmm. I think it still kicks in the back of her mind that, you know, well, this guy, he got these restrictions and he can only travel during certain weeks, and you know, that may not.
Does your kids live with you most of the time?
Yeah.
Say what now?
Does your kids live with you most of the time?
They live with me, I'm going to say 60% of the time because of the different, especially with Matthew doing all year round basketball and Michael doing his summer camp for football. And I'm trying to get Madison into volleyball now.
Why? So their names.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a lot going on. And you know, I think that's why I stopped dating the first time when I got like divorced, because a lot of women used to say, you know, your kids are too young. And, you know, I said, okay, cool. I understand that, you know, to each his own. You can't knock anybody for wanting what they want.
Right.
So you know, but go ahead.
But for me, I just wanted to say my part, but you have your kids. So did you ever say, hey, well, like, I'm available this time. Would you be able to go? Can we plan like traveling these times? Or
we haven't gotten really. we haven't gotten really that detailed in the specifics. I mean,
that's just one of the options that you think.
Yeah, so, she knows my schedule for my kids. I mean, because we've talked about that before. So I haven't gotten
agree about that.
Say what now?
Did she ever say something about it? Did she ever bring this conversation up?
Like it was a problem with your schedule? Like you guys didn't
she has always commended me for being an attentive father. Because like one of the things that I've asked her, I was like, well, why me? I was like, because you're an available person in an available metro city where there's plenty capable dudes. And I said, so why? And she was like, not all dudes are capable fathers. So that was one of the things that she liked about it.
You may have to cross that off your list of thinking
factors. Yeah. So I'm going to go with my experience. And we did our questioning for you. And what I take out of all of this is because I used to be a person like her, where there was plenty of opportunities where, I could have been married, probably living a happy life, probably had a couple of kids and all that stuff, all the stuff, nice, nice things guys like you offer. But there's a self-sabotaging thing that some people have inside of them. And until you confront that beast, you're going to do that in every relationship. And people run, like you said, when it gets so good, you get cold feet. It's that self-sabotage where it's like, no, I don't deserve this.
Yeah, I'm not ready for this.
I'm not ready for this. I don't deserve this. So it's an internal thing rather than you're doing something wrong. It's more of, it's her battle. And it could be like, I don't think the travel thing would be a problem because since she's a 42-year-old woman, she can travel alone. She could meet you. You can meet her there. Like, I don't think that would be like a problem. And I think that you should just have a conversation with her and just be really open and say, hey, where are things, really going? Because I do like you and I like spending time with you. I think a clear communication with somebody who's trying to run away, because I've just been that person. And if somebody stops you and makes you talk about it and makes you say what it is, you get through it. And if you're willing to put up with that and continue to
save the relationship,
basically save the relationship and keep pulling down those walls. And if you think it's worth it, go for it.
Of course it's worth it. Like
you're helping her anyways.
You're helping her, but then you're also if you want something, you're not gonna let it go unless this is something like you can walk away, girl. Go ahead. See you later.
If you
There's more fishes in the sea.
You see more of her. But if she's
I told her that too. It was like, look, hey, it's easy to walk away. And me for one, I don't have trouble finding women. But it's easy to do that. I said it, but it's hard to sit here and tell you, hey, I think you're a special person. I'm going to fight it out. I'm going to, stick with you, and whatever it is you're going through, I want to understand you, bottom line. And so that's the hard thing. So, one of the things that I told her I was going to do, and I started doing it. I told her, I said, I'm going to email you 100 reasons why I should be with you and you should be with me, but I'm gonna email you one reason each night. And so we're probably like I think I'm on like the 8th night or something like that.
Oh my God.
And so out of the first 8 reasons I sent her, it had something to do with all of her strengths. It didn't have anything about what I could do for you or what I can do and this is how I am. It was just me like telling her genuine things that put her up on a pedestal.
Right.
So, I don't know. So, and with her, like going back to the signs, she's a Leo. And so.
What are you?
I'm an Aries.
Oh,
well, I checked that. And they said that the signs are compatible.
Yeah, you guys are compatible, but it's fire. It's a fire.
That's what they say. It's like 2 fire signs that
That's a big fire.
Yeah, that's a real big fire. But it's like 82%.
I don't know about y'all Aries.
Well, you know what? See,
like a really nice
you're calm
guy.
though. Yeah.
He's a really nice guy.
Here's the thing about it.
For that.
Well, that's why he's making. First of all,
that's a way to get a Leo. You gotta
fight for them.
Yeah, you definitely
because
gotta fight
they want so much attention. Like they're gonna act like they don't want you. They don't want nothing to do with you. But what they're doing is really testing you. They want to see how far you're gonna go to save them. And if you ain't gonna save them, they'll let you go like it was nothing. And they participated in that game like it was a real game.
But but Leos are so loyal.
They are.
And the women like. They really are loyal and they have a good heart.
They do.
And I love Leos. Like, I have nothing bad to say, anything bad about Leos. And so Aries.
They just want to be happy and have fun. That's why she wants to travel. Like, she's like, I don't like to stay in one place. Like, I like to move around. And I can see where you are going with that because you have a home, you have children.
Yeah.
And they're younger and you're doing stuff. But I feel like your kids have a mom. So if you want to enjoy your time with your new girl, like you can do that.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
going to set my time for you, but I'm also going to support my kids. And she loves that.
Yeah.
She acknowledged that already from the beginning.
Right.
So that should never be anything in your head to think like, oh, well, she thinks that I'm limited because I have the kids. And it's like, no, especially she already acknowledged the good work you have done.
Especially if you've already shown that you are like limited. And I don't think any woman kind of looks at a guy and thinks that, oh, his kids is going to hold him back.
No, I mean,
I don't think any woman thinks like that. Like,
unless
he has young kids and he's not going to have time.
But
I'm like, he got young kids. How much money he got?
you would be surprised. You would be surprised. The women that I ran into here in Dallas, they have like literally said, hey, you like when I first started dating, they was like, your kids are too young. And I was like, what? I was like, okay.
Maybe they didn't think you could afford them. And
that could be.
If they think that you can't afford your kids and the woman, because women is an expense.
Yeah, they like.
So it's like, can he take care of me too? Because there's men who I've dated a man who was, I think he had like 3 kids, and one of them was like a kid. No, he had like 4 kids. One was really old and one was like a 12-year-old or a 10-year-old. And he had a lot of money. I mean, he was really rich. I had no thought in my head thinking he can't take care of me because he got all these kids and a little like baby kid. I didn't think that. I was like, he's gonna take care of all of us. He's the man. Like,
and the taking care part is like literally entertaining the experience.
Yes, being able to do whatever we want to do.
Yeah,
if we want to go.
There's no limitation.
Like
if you want to travel, you're also traveling and taking care of the expenses.
Right.
Men, like women, you ask them to travel and like, yeah, but you pay for your flight. But what? You invited her.
I don't know how we got out of there.
I don't know, but that just
I know how y'all got on that, but it's all good.
We just
I believe in paying for expenses if I invite somebody for a trip. I would feel less of a man if I didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah. And especially like, you're doing sweet things.
You're doing a great job.
I think that the best way to approach it is, through communication.
Right.
And like you've been doing. And, if you feel like in her ear, have that conversation. I mean, say what you really got to say. I think that's the thing that like with us humans, we hold back what we have to really say because we don't want to seem like, or we don't want to make the person feel, but it's like, but you really want you want the answer, right?
Right.
So,
I'm saying, trust me, I'm saying what I got to say. Trust me.
We know you.
No, but you make her respond. Don't just say your piece and then ask and direct the question, and I need a response now.
So, do you advise him to have a conversation with her like over the phone or in person?
In person.
In person. Like nothing over the phone. Over the phone, it just makes the relationship just go to shambles and it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, now let's just meet in person and like
go to dinner,
right?
Have a good time, and then bring it up like when you
towards
have your
the
first
end
drink.
Of the night.
No, I would bring it up like I bring it up like kind of close when the first drink came in. I would slide it in.
He doesn't drink.
Oh yeah, her first drink came in.
Does she drink?
Yeah, she drinks, but she doesn't drink as much.
Okay, so yeah, when
she's lightweight.
When her first drink shows up, that's when you start talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then because she's a lightweight, by the end of the first drink, the end of that conversation, you already got her open, and she'll be telling you the truth.
That's why it's good when like you don't drink, so you can actually be real with her,
and then she can start telling you the truth because she's already drinking. So yeah,
I thought about having that conversation on the golf course because she golfs. So
you got the right kind of girl for you.
That's good.
Oh yeah,
good. We're so happy for you.
Yay!
So of course, let me see, like a conversation.
Did she drink while she golfs?
You know what? She might not. So first time it wasn't,
because I feel like she's gonna halt and she's gonna feel uncomfortable because she came here to have fun, and you're having a real conversation with her.
When you're already sitting at dinner, it's conversations for like that is appropriate because first of all, the drinking plays a good part because it's gonna loosen her up to be honest, and you guys have a whole meal to talk about her and get deeper and all that stuff, and so a setting like that and the lights are low, you kind of want to like get to know a person a little deeper, let her uncover herself more. That's the setting.
And then
like
you'll
you
know
said,
what the response
on the
is.
golf course, I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to talk about our serious relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
feel you.
So I would do that for dinner.
You don't want her to be uncomfortable and have to
fix her collar. I'm gonna go to the
restroom and run away. Yeah. I'm not ready for this kind of conversation.
Yeah,
I just let my kids graduate and get out of my hair.
Women, we know how to run. That's something we're good at.
It's horrible.
That's why they call it a runaway bride.
Yeah,
like women know how to run. We know how to self-sabotage
ourselves.
Well,
I'll tell y'all one last thing.
Okay.
So her birthday is on the 28th, of course, and I got like some flowers to send to Massage Envy, and I got Massage Envy is gonna call her and set up a facial and a back massage for her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I already got that lined up. So, just putting stuff out there to let her know that I care about her.
Nice. So she's going to do that. And then what?
I mean, if she's going to do that and then,
pick her up and then y'all going to, what is going to happen?
I honestly really don't know what she has planned for her birthday. So,
you guys didn't bring it up?
No, we didn't bring it up. So that was like,
you need to bring it up. Like, hey, babe, or whatever, how you call her.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Yeah,
what
are you doing for your birthday?
With your family, you gotta gauge where
you want to do something for her birthday.
You don't gotta even ask her.
Yeah,
like tell her what you're gonna do. You could just know what she's doing in case her sisters, you said she has plans for her already. You need to know. Because you don't want to plan things and she's like, I'm going out of town. And it's like,
right.
Yeah. So you need to know that.
Yeah.
So that's another conversation to bring up at dinner. And you bring that up. Maybe that could be the first thing. Yeah. That's the first thing you bring up.
Because that's like, her birthday.
Right. So that kind of gets her in that mood. And then you could bring up and be like, yeah, so I'm really liking you. Like after she tells you all the exciting things about her birthday, if she's not doing anything, like, oh, what do you usually do? Blah, blah. Kind of talk about the birthday a little bit. Yeah. Make her feel comfortable.
Right.
And then say, I'm really feeling you. I really like where this is going. And, is there any reservations you're having? Like kind of just open up that you don't have to say I've been feeling like. You could just kind of, is there anything that you want to let me know, something I can improve, anything like that, like something where she could kind of crack open the door and then see how far she's willing to go, and then you could just start opening the door more and more and just like, because if you gotta say like, oh, I noticed you did something like that,
what you noticed,
you know how to talk.
She's like, no, nothing's wrong. Like, but I'm so glad that you talked about it. Like maybe she was just having a bad day that day that you talked to her. You just got this all confused and it's all in your head because stories in our heads.
Mhm.
I tend to over exaggerate sometimes. I do get myself.
Yeah, we know. Aries, we know.
Before you say anything,
Come on now.
like a crazy person,
We know.
just ask the questions. Like,
True.
you
Y'all
know?
fire signs,
Mhm.
we know.
You're going off. Like, we didn't even tell you to go yet. Like,
I'm the coolest Aries on the planet.
Probably, yo, I have good. No, you know what? I
love
know
Aries.
Aries as
Yeah.
well. I like fire signs,
Mhm.
so yeah, you guys are fun.
Yeah. Well, I hope this relationship really works out. Like,
Yeah,
but just don't overthink.
yeah.
And if you need help again, you know
You
where
know where
to
to
come.
find us.
And let us know what the results is.
Yeah, we
because-
need results.
Right,
When are
yeah.
you gonna do this plan?
Right.
If you do take our advice,
Soon. I'm gonna have to do it soon because you know, we got things lining up, and then the birthday is coming.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, I've already
See
told
her
Massage
before her
Envy. Say what now?
See her before her birthday.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. That's what I said. Soon. I got to do that soon.
this week.
It should be this
So-
week on whatever day you're free.
This week is bad because I got the kids this week.
The whole week.
Yeah, I keep 1 week on, week off.
Oh,
Okay, but
Yeah.
So that's why your schedule is like that. So that's why she's like,
you feel like
but you got a whole week. If she wants to like travel to Italy, she can go the week by herself,
Right.
and then you meet her the next week. That will give her the freedom
Yeah.
that she wants, and
Right.
still be able to have him. I don't think that's a problem.
that's what I'm saying. She's a grown woman. She knows
Yeah.
about kids. Like she's not thinking that. Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And
That's
she's
not
like,
even
I'm
a
here
thought.
for,
Yeah.
a week, and then my man's gonna come and
Yeah.
spend the next week with me.
Yeah.
I'm living the life. Like
Right.
women don't mind, being in that energy.
And you just gotta let her be free to do that. Like
Yeah.
you don't have
and
to
give her the encouragement to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell
And
her about
support
that.
her in that.
Yeah.
And do something special. She's gonna go a week before you send flowers to the hotel.
Yeah.
And be like, they can't wait to see you when I get
right,
there.
Right. And then she's like, oh my God, I love this
you
guy.
make it so that works for her.
Right.
So
While
that's
you're not
never
there,
a problem
things
for
are
you.
like being taken care of as if you were there.
Yeah.
Like that's the beautiful thing.
You
It's
sent
like
something
you
nice.
sent something nice.
Yeah.
Then you brought her a beautiful dress to wear tonight for her to go out to go see the town. Like, and she's like, oh my
I'm so
God.
happy that you met somebody
Yeah.
who plays golf and does all
Yeah.
that stuff. So
Yeah, me too.
hold
Me
on.
too.
Right. Hold on to
Was
that.
it because
There's
of our
not much.
advice?
Was it from us or was it from your own head?
He said, nah.
I mean, I took y'all advice. I did know this though. I said whatever next woman I end up with, she gonna have to learn. She gonna have to know how to play golf.
See, put it into existence.
And she already knew before?
Mhm.
Yeah, she already knew.
Wow.
Wow. I need to know how to play golf.
Right.
Okay,
I'm trying to tell y'all. That's how the brothers. That's how the real men relax.
yeah.
That's true.
You're right. Well,
That's true.
thank you for calling in, Jay. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
All right, peace out.
Let us know.
Let us know
We'll
the
hear
result.
back from you in 2
All right,
weeks.
love y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay,
Aw,
guys.
I love that.
Yeah,
That was so cool.
That was really cool.
Mhm.
And I'm excited that he had that opportunity.
Mhm. Yeah, it's always nice to see you men out there dating
And doing
actually
nice
taking it
things.
seriously.
Yeah.
Actually showing a woman a good time and actually letting her be herself and you be yourself because you're attracted to her. You're showing her that you actually like her, that there's a potential.
We didn't
for
even
this
ask him if
relationship.
he met her online or he met her in person.
Jay, are you still here? Did
Answer
you
that question
Did
first,
you meet
Jay,
her
if you're still
online
here.
or in
In
person? Please.
We'll give you 1 minute to answer, and then we're about to
Yeah.
be out of here.
Did
so
you
let
find
us
her
know.
online or in person, Jay? Hope you're still here.
Jay, did you meet her online or in person? Anyways. Oh, on FB online. There you go. Okay. So an online gone well.
All right. Second online.
There you go.
Does it count for the first guy?
Does it matter? Is there a difference?
I'm telling you,
how
the
you play your
online-
cards. It's how you play your cards.
The online thing, it might work, but
you got to take it quickly offline
immediately.
Yeah.
Because you can't live on an online basis. Don't be chatting them all day, guys. Men, like, immediately get her phone number, immediately contact her, immediately
set a date. Yeah.
Don't play games and say, oh, I'm gonna see you in a week.
Like, let me keep chatting and getting to know you.
Past 2 weeks. Like, you need to see her within 3 days after talking to her. Like, if you're not seeing her after 3 days, that's the online.
Then she's done.
Wrong.
Yeah. And you should, don't waste her time. Don't go weeks and weeks and weeks. No.
And there's some women that can take that. They can take that kind of relationship where they're just online consistently, and then they ask themselves, "Oh, how come
they want a pen pal?"
Yeah,
I don't need no pen pal.
Women don't want pen pals, and I know guys, y'all don't want pen pals either. So,
and also, ladies, we did learn this evening that golf is a man's relaxation game. So let's all get golf lessons this week.
Right.
All right.
I'm already gonna be there.
I'm definitely gonna get golf lessons.
No, really,
because
we do sport. We're sporty girls. Like,
we're definitely sporty.
We've been
really
tennis. Cute. We've been skating, and now we're gonna be golfing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You'll see us on the golf course, and I already picked one. I already know which one.
You already know what I'm gonna be wearing.
I'm gonna be cute. Can't wait.
We have so many golf courses. We got Trump's golf course. We got PV. We got
We're
mad golf courses.
New friends.
Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes, we love it. I love that you guys are always here showing up. Perfect timing.
Yes, always hanging out
with us. But guess
thank
what?
you, Jay, for calling in.
We love Jay, so thank you, Jay, and we're so excited for your future relationship.
Yeah,
and everything.
Let us know if we can be of assistance to you. Again, we're more than happy to help you out and whenever you need us.
Exactly.
So, guys, make sure you're liking, sharing, following, subscribed,
commenting,
streaming,
and letting us know how you feel about this show and what other contents you want to bring, because our consultant told us to talk about this tonight. So thank you. Our consultant. We're the consultants. This woman. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up, everybody. Thank you for actually
You're welcome, Jay.
taking our advice and actually seeing great results.
Yes, guys.
Because all we do is give you greatness, especially to the men. We've been dropping little gems for you men, and actually,
I'm glad that some of y'all it's working.
Okay, it's working because guess what? We're females. We know what women want, so come talk to us. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we love you all.
But always remember,
nothing's wrong. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Oh, that's hot.